Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. I don't know what just happened to my voice right there, but Zube here, and I'm going to do a random collective reading. It's been a little bit, been super busy, as I imagine you may have been as well. So if you're interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is fine. All of my readings are timeless. I have plenty of others. If this one isn't in your time, that's cool. Anyway, I've had a really amazing day of meditating. It's chaotic out there. Obviously, as within, so without. It's like micro, macro, like everything feels on a global scale, on a personal scale. There's a lot of projecting, a lot of shadow emerging. Is it my shadow? Is it their shadow? Just weird. And cool. 6 of Wands. That's coming out for us. Acknowledge how far you've come. The wands are fire. That's the spiritual journey. So, and the 6 of Wands is like the battle isn't over, but we're not at the 10, but acknowledge how far you've come. So, what was I going to say? Yes, introspection is very important right now. Fostering your own connection to the divine. Okay. Love watching YouTube videos and stuff. I really do. It's kind of my downfall, but avoid information overload, because for the past few days I have been like avoidant to the point where my ears will bother me. Like I'll try to watch or listen to something and it just irritates me, even if I've historically always liked the person that I'm listening to, because we are meant to foster our own connection to spirit. So if you're like hating this right now, you're like, shut the fuck up, Zube. I love you, but I don't want to listen to this shit. Then turn it off. Because it's time. It's time for quiet, and a substantial amount of quiet where you have to kind of piss off your ego and get frustrated and sick of being quiet and sit through that for a little bit, and find that place where, just imagine you're getting like a hug from your spirit guides or your angels or whatever. Yeah. What's in front of us? That's kind of funny. We're moving forward. We are definitely marching forward. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow. It's about planting seeds that will manifest, but we can't quite, we're not going to see them for a while. Acknowledge how far you've come within, because there's still a lot of hard work to do without. What does God see? Meditate. So as I was saying, meditate, quiet time, finding peace within. Sometimes this is like not feeling well, needing rest, needing respite, solitude, time alone. So God's looking down on us like, you need to keep quiet things down. There's further to go. It's going to be hard work ahead. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, not me. That's God. God's talking to you. Are you listening? Or your spirit guides or whatever, God of your understanding, or I don't know. I got these really cool oracle cards from Five Below, and they're Bible quotes, which is amazing. And I mixed them in a deck with regular oracle cards that I got from Five Below. So I made a huge deck out of 2 decks. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face continually. Chronicles 16:11. What the hell was I just saying? Like your own connection. You are fostering, you have a one-on-one connection with the divine. Like that always kind of bugged me about Catholicism. Like growing up Catholic, it was terrifying to go into confession as a little kid, you know? And I'm like, that's not cool. Like, how come I have to talk to somebody else who's going to talk to God for me? I don't even know if this was a conscious awareness that I have, but like at the very least, looking back on it, like, well, why can't if God is everywhere, why can't I talk to him, her, them, whatever? I am becoming a better person every day. That's crazy. That's this. Acknowledge how far you have come. I mean, I do feel like with the Knight of Pentacles in front of us, it might not feel like that, but I bet you if you zoomed out of your life a little bit or got in your helicopter and flew up over top of like your lifeline, you would see that you have gotten somewhere. But it's like there's so much chaos around, and I think people are just sort of like flinging shit at one another. Like, you know, if people aren't necessarily doing shadow work, you might be getting hit with a lot of other people's projections. You might even be hitting people with your projections before you sling mud. That's why we're getting this Four of Swords card of reflection. Before you go slinging mud, always check yourself. Like, hold on, why am I saying that? Do I have to say that? Is that somehow something that I myself need to hear, you know? Because it's kind of like calling a truce. And even though, you know, okay, I'm seeing the cartoons from when I was little where you would have like they would hold somebody's forehead away from them and they'd be like fighting, but like the other person was just standing there. So they were fighting with nothing. And it's like, if each of us does that and stops fighting, anyway, therefore I say, this is a Bible one. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them and ye shall have them. That's the manifesting quote. I mean, that's like pray a prayer of gratitude, thankful for what it is you want to receive. Can you feel the abundance of love, of spirit? Even though you can't necessarily lay your eyes on it, can you know and feel that it's there? We're holding the vision. Ugh, this is tedious and it's hard. All right, what are we dealing with? Like what? Let's see. What's in the air? So we're moving towards hard work. We've got to hold the vision. We have to pray for things that we want as though we already have them, because we do. What's around us? 3. Malady. That's funny because that's kind of like, it's like we're tired. We could be sick. We could be not feeling well. We could be going through some physical stuff, but that's reminding me of this card. It's like what's around us, but there can be other people in our realm who are like not feeling good about where they're at. But right now the journey feels very individual. So we could be getting dragged into other people's stuff. Sadness, not feeling well, sorrow. People could be sad around us and we could be getting dragged into that. Unexpected joy. Maybe there's some of that too. Are you seeing hints of that? Can you also let, like, maybe we're getting sad, maybe we're not feeling well, maybe there is malady, but can we not cling to that and make it our own? In the same token, kind of the flip of the coin, I was telling myself this today in meditation. I want to not cling to happy things, because what happens is when we cling to even like joy or happy things, then there becomes this attachment to keeping it, and then that becomes not fun because you want to hold on to what it is that is making you happy. So that's another attachment, and that can lead to sorrow. But yeah, it's like there are glimpses of joy. Let's keep our eyes out for that. Let me do. We're gonna pull a medicine woman card, kind of for advice moving forward. Yeah, I think there's just a lot of sadness, a lot of sickness, and a little bit of joy. But we might really have to search for it. What is our advice? And keep working hard. So we got intuition. Number one. There's a kitty cat. Okay, so where can I find this? Intuition. There we go. Okay. So I am intuition, like the cat, my ancient Egyptian totem. I cannot be controlled. I just know. A precious gift of the feminine soul, intuition offers the keys to our inner world to safely guide our steps. Considered as our sixth sense, intuition is the complement of reason and allows us to comprehend reality in a different way. This irrational function of the psyche, as analyst C.G. Jung put it, can be thought of as a gateway between our inner knowledge and the world around us. Our culture and way of life do not necessarily let us listen to our intuition, but when we follow it, we gain new insight into our lives and are better able to bring luck on our side. Intuition is the primordial resource of the feminine, enabling solutions to appear as if by magic. So look, we're going to have to follow our intuition. And if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, everything around me does kind of feel like bullshit, and I'm not really feeling like the good part, I think it's time to go within to connect with the goddess or connect with God, whichever is your deal, or your higher self or whatever, because intuitively, like, follow your intuitive impulses. We may not be seeing the results of the effort that we're putting in, but they are coming. Okay. We have to hold our vision and keep working hard and acknowledge how far we've come. Anyway, I hope you have a great day on earth, and peace. Namaste. Thank you for stopping by.